Hailey Bieber Mother's Day drama. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello. My name is Sebastian. I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. I want you to grab a snack. I want you to grab a drink. I do spill pop culture tea from my very sparkly closet. And the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call. So listen, I just want you to feel welcomed. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. And I did want to say, give yourself some grace, mama. You are doing the best you can. You are only human. And I know that being a mom is a very thankless job. So I want to say thank you. I love you, mama, my mama. I love all the moms out there. And I know for those who are missing their moms, I'm here with you. I love you and you're not alone. And you know your mom is always with you. Okay? All right. So Hailey Bieber is celebrating her first Mother's Day. And she writes, I love being your mommy, Jack Blues. Happy Mother's Day. She also shared a carousel of pictures. So before the drama, let's just, look at the pictures, okay? Because they're very cute pictures, I must say. And you know what, girl? I feel like having a baby, I think it's so life-changing, right? These are all the pictures that she posted. I have to say, like, you would look at these pictures and you would be like, oh, this is cute. Like, even if you don't like her, children are like a miracle, right? And you would think everyone would think that. Well, best friend, turns out that's not the case here. Before we get into that, the Biebers are going crazy because Justin Bieber posted this on his Instagram stories, writing, at Hailey Bieber, come meet me in the theater room. I want to show you something. So, of course, everyone is like, girl, what is it? What is going on? Everyone is so stressed out, bitch. Listen, and they still have not posted anything. In my opinion, I think it's like a spa day. I think it's a martini. I think it's like, something like to pamper her, right? Because that's what we want to do on Mother's Day, is to pamper the moms, right? So I think that he has like some, first of all, bitch, to say you have a theater room, that's so damn fucking bougie, Honestly, I feel like it's like some balloons. I think it's like a masseuse. I think it's like a little cute bartender moment. I think it's like her favorite food, her favorite snacks. You know damn well there's going to be a ton of Hailey Bieber smoothies and cinnamon rolls. But I think it might be something like that. But I think it's so curious. We're all like wondering what it is. And it's so funny that he like alerted her on Instagram, so the whole world sees that. So I'm just so curious. Like their dynamic is so like... Everyone is weird, bitch. I have to say, I'm weird. My husband's weird. But their dynamic is so, like, in the other realm. Like, you announce to your wife to come on to the theater room by Instagram, right? So, of course, we're all waiting. But I can't imagine that it's something very, bougie and just very pampering towards Hailey. Well, that's all the good tea, right? But there's also some negativity that is coming, and a lot of people are being super fucking mean, and I just wanted to get a couple things off my chest. So please allow me this time to just kind of talk to you, and before you judge, just listen to me, please, okay? So listen. I wanted to do this video because I think it's a little important. Hailey Bieber is celebrating her first Mother's Day. And I received a message yesterday in the afternoon. And it was from a Bieber fan. And it was basically saying, Sebastian, do you think you can take the day off tomorrow and not talk about, any kind of headlines regarding Justin or Hailey? Just out of respect for Mother's Day. And that was kind of like, there was more to the email, or, the message basically saying like, let's not give hate. And I absolutely understand. I do want to say, and I think a lot of you guys have definitely noticed that I've changed 100% the way that I spill tea. And I'm not in the market to be mean. I'm not in the market to do anything. I know in the past I may have thrown all the shade and stuff, but I think a lot of you guys, and you've even asked me if I was on a Hailey Bieber payroll, but I am just not interested in adding more. I will read all the headlines. I will spill all the tea, but I'm done there. Do you know what I mean? I went to Hailey Bieber's post and I saw some really, really nasty comments about her. She's celebrating her first Mother's Day. And I wanted to make this video because, quite frankly, if you combine comments from Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter and all these things, I can't imagine celebrating my first Mother's Day. And I mean, so many great comments, but unfortunately we are always drawn to the negative, right? So I wanted to make this video, and I wanted to kind of give you guys just a little kind of update on how I'm thinking about things, okay? You know, I've gone, just like everyone, we've gone through our fair share of shit in the world. I have spilled so much tea on Justin and Hailey because, frankly, there's always tea to spill, and that's not going to stop. You know, if it's making the headlines, we're talking about it here in the closet. But I am so over getting yelled at, getting unfollowed, getting threatened to unfollow because I say something positive about Hailey. And I want you guys to know, moving forward, if I have something positive to say, I'm going to say it, period. I'm not going to live in fear of 2 or 3 of you who want to unfollow me because you think I'm on a payroll. I'm not on a payroll. I am human. If I have something positive to say, I'm going to say it. And, you know, I don't like to live in darkness. Yeah, in darkness and negativity. I don't like it. And, you know, I love gossip. I love the headlines, but I don't like, you know, being mean just to be mean. And that's not going to happen. Now, mind you, I'm going to still throw some shade, okay? But I'm done with being scared if people are going to unfollow or people are going to be angry at me because I say, you know, I think she looks great, or I wish she has a beautiful and peaceful Mother's Day. I saw today exactly what an example of that. I did the TikTok of her Mother's Day, and I wished her a beautiful Mother's Day. And I had to block 3 people because they were basically saying that I'm a sellout, that I hate Selena, that I'm on Hailey's payroll, because people love to say that shit, just because I wished her a Mother's Day, a happy Mother's Day. I cannot for the life of me understand how the hate towards Hailey, right? Which, mind you, I know there's been a lot of things and reasons why we don't like her, and that's okay, but she's still human, and it's not up to us to judge, right? So on today, Mother's Day, this is me sort of just saying, look, I will raise my white flag, right? I'm human first. There are going to be headlines. There's going to be tea to spill. I'm going to throw shade if I want to, and it comes out normal and natural. But I'm not going to go the extra mile out of my way to be mean. That is not going to happen. That is not me. And the real me is fun, gossipy, you know, a tea spiller, and that's it. I never wish ill will, and I want everyone to have a beautiful Mother's Day. And I think that is why I wanted to make this video, because I want to be able to be completely honest with you all. And I cannot live in negativity and in darkness. And that's why I block these people, because you're telling me that you're unfollowing me because I wish someone a happy Mother's Day. That is beyond crazy to me. And I love Selena Gomez. I've defended Selena. I will continue to defend. I love her. I stand with her at all times. I admire her. But I'm not going to hate another human being for nobody, because this is my heart. And I know that what comes out comes back. And I'm not going to fall in that trap of that people out there who just want darkness and negativity. It's not going to happen. So now that I talked your ear off, this is what I had to say. I love you all very, very much. I literally don't have anything in my life to, how do I say this? I think I'm such an open person, and I just really want to say that everything that I tell you, all the gratitude I feel, all of the safety I want you to feel in our community is real. And that is why, looking back at some videos when I'm throwing really, you know, shade to people, and it's fun shade I love, but if it gets too like mean, it's not me. You know what I mean? I don't like it, and I don't do it. And this takes me back to when Hailey announced she was pregnant. I think I have the screenshot somewhere, but I lost about 200 people, 200 followers, or a little more, because I said that I will not tolerate any wishing ill will on her or her baby, or body shaming. I lost people because I said that. Do you know what I mean? And I blocked a lot of people in the comments because they were wishing her and the baby ill will or body shaming her. Even when she gave birth, people were body shaming her and I was defending her. And we've had this chat quite a few times, but it's just, I'm always in awe. And it just happened today because I wished her a happy Mother's Day. I'm not going to live in the box that you guys want me to live in. I'm gonna live in my box. I'm gonna live in my sparkly closet, okay? So, having said that, I love you all very much. I don't take any of you guys for granted. I wanted to wish you all a beautiful Mother's Day and know that you are seen, you are loved, you are so appreciated, and this is what you get in my closet, and I'm so thankful and grateful that you allow me to be me. So anyways, when I say the magical words, I want you to make a wish, and I'm so grateful to end the week with you and to start the next week with you that I know it's going to be very blessed. Beedity, boppity, boo!